Mega evolutions are one of the best additions to the games. They can greatly increase the power of weaker Pokemon and actually make them usable, like Mega Mawile and Mega Sableye. Or they can boost up already great Pokemon like Blaziken and Salamence. All Megas add 100 to the base stat total of the original Pokemon. The only cost being it can only be used once per battle, and they are forced to give up their held item. Even with these restrictions, they are still incredible Pokemon. Well, what if these restrictions were lifted? In the main games, we have one example of this being Mega Rayquaza, and it just happens to be one of, if not the most busted Pokemon of all time. Here in Emerald Elite Redux, there's now a new game mode known as Permanent Mega Mode, essentially making them all a new evolution for these Pokemon. No stone necessary, as many as you want to run. Obviously, this can create some insanely broken Pokemon. In this video, I wanted to take a look at some of the most broken Mega Evolutions in this game mode. One of the most broken items that come to mind are Choice items. Choice Scarf boosting speed by 50%, Choice Band boosting attack by 50%, and Choice Specs raising special attack by 50%. Two Pokemon I immediately think of are both Mega Beedrills. Both the OG and the Redux form have the exact same stats. It already has unbelievable speed and a really great attack, so throwing a Choice Band on it will take it to nuclear levels. Both have adaptability, so their stab moves are very difficult to live. Redux Beedrill has Skill Link, and Icicle Spear, and Toxic Needles, and they're more than enough power. OG Beedrill has hyper aggressive Fell Stinger, so it can easily sweep teams. The original Mega Mawile is already considered to be a powerhouse. Huge power plus a Choice Band plus multi-headed is so crazy. Sucker Punch will scare away any Pokemon that doesn't resist it. Life Orb is also just as viable. Mega Magnezone can greatly benefit from a Choice Scarf to make up for its lower speed. Charge Beam is already enough for it to be great, getting a +3 special attack from it, and forcing Ground-type Pokemon to come in to stop it. Choice Specs on a Pokemon with 165 base special attack is better than most legendaries. Maybe the most broken of all the Choice Scarf abusers would have to be Redux Mega Houndoom. 135 in special attack and speed is very good, but how broken can it really be? Well, since it has Contrary and a 120 base power stab ghost move known as Raging Souls that doubles its attack each time it's used, outspeeding it is really your only hope. Having it run a Choice Scarf is just an automatic win. Mega Typhlosion can consistently deliver one of the most devastating Choice Specs eruptions in the game. Its Flaming Soul ability giving it +1 priority at full health, and Volcano Rage, activating a second one right after, is beyond broken. Quite a few Mega Evolutions have Magic Guard or Impenetrable, which will block them from taking any damage that isn't direct. Sure, not taking damage from burns or poison is nice, but not taking any damage from Life Orb is massive. All of these Megas will have their attack power increased by 30% for free. Mega Alakazam already has 175 in special attack. Now, all of its moves are that much stronger with no cost. Mystic Power is also giving every single move it has stab damage. Same deal with Mega Absol, who has 175 in attack. Even without Life Orb, Absol is dealing top tier damage, but it also has the ability Equinox, so now this power is applied to both its special attack and physical attack. Possibly the most dangerous mix attacker you could have. Mega Shedinja is already a really good Mega to use, but now it's much more reliable. It can still use its 2 free turns thanks to Cheating Death to set up more attack power and absolutely demolish teams. Adaptability Shadow Sneak is even enough to one-shot a lot of times. One problem I have with Mega Shedinja is actually using it can be hard if hazards are up, but now it doesn't have that problem. Focus Sash is also really good for giving it a 3rd free turn. Get to +6 with Swords Dance, sweep with Extreme Speed. It's nuts. Focus Sash is also an interesting item for some Megas to use. Both of the Mega Garchomps aren't the tankiest in the world, but both can really benefit from getting off a Dragon Dance, especially the original, as its speed is really not that great. Focus Sash lets them safely use a Dragon Dance, and both have the ability Predator so they can get their health back from KOs. The Redux Mega's signature ability adds a flinch chance to all of its moves, so increasing its speed is also really great. It also boosts its speed, so maybe a free Swords Dance is better. For the ultimate cheese, you can run a King's Rock and flinch opponents into Rage Quitting. So very clearly, giving these Pokemon items brings their attacking power to insane heights, but items can also be great defensive tools for some tanky Megas. Mega Aggron is one of the bulkiest Pokemon to exist, and is now able to hold a leftovers or a citrus berry or either of the best items, making it almost impossible to remove without putting in a ton of effort. A rocky helmet could be a death sentence to a physical attacker who can't get through it easily. Mega Swalot is super tanky and must be removed quickly or it will corrode teams. Bright Powder can be used to give it free turns. Recovery items are helpful for letting it add on more stockpiles, ending the game versus a lot of teams. Mega Venusaur has one of the most broken abilities in the game, being Big Leaves, which combines multiple other abilities. Harvest can't normally be used until now. With citrus berries being harvested over and over, not only will Mega Venusaur be able to reliably set up the sun, but it can do whatever it needs to do to break the game open. Mega evolutions that set up terrain on entry, such as Mega Torterra and Mega Meganium, are really powerful as they're now able to hold their respective seed. Mega Meganium is literally nightmare fuel already, and giving it a 50% increase to special defense from a Misty Seed right away is super broken. It has Triage, giving all of its healing moves plus 3 priority. This includes stab moves like Giga Drain and Draining Kiss. It's going to have a solid amount of health at all times, so good luck taking it out in one hit. Giving Mega Evolutions a free item slot is completely broken. I mean, they were given this extra power to make up for the fact that they're forced to hold a Mega Stone. These games aren't built around the player having multiple of these insane Pokemon. Maybe in the future, permanent Mega Mode will be a separate difficulty setting entirely, with harder enemy teams and more fights that are required to fight back to back. If you have any other fun, broken strategies with permanent Mega Mode, let me know. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more. Shout out to all the members of the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.